We matched very well.
We do. And you matched like very well.
Thank you so much. I was on purpose.
The season 2 premiere of The Way Home. Kristen, Maldonado here for Pop Culture Planet. Let's check out Carpet.
Haven't had my favorite scene. It's been a lot of years.
I was thinking I walked right from where we live every day. So at the end of last season, and says that she has a feeling that she knows what she is. And to like just the creative challenge of the show going off, like going back to that was so cool in itself. I think. And, you know, we also built up this amazing she's in our brain there was to ride and just like, you know, it just keeps getting better and better and he's getting better. That was a huge highlight. So that must be hard to be like the exact outfit, the exact everything. And trying to remember where you were and just like also, you know, go off for it's something that it's such an important element. People are really paying attention, but you don't want to leave it like holes for people to look now.
This season, I don't know how much I can say, but I would say the first journey into the 1800s, like that first, like kind of coming up and realizing, like, well, where on earth am I? Because I can't give away too much, but something crazy happens. And so, just like when Alice surfaces the first time during season 1, it's the same thing for Kat. Anytime you win, you never know what will end. It's always a good question. This pond takes you where you need to be, maybe not necessarily where you want to be. So, yeah, once we first she merges into that whole 1800s, it is a whole ballgame. It's so exciting.
There was a very deep scene that I got to shoot with Barry Elliott, and I'm thrilled that the writers they're providing us balls.
Would you change if you could go to the past?
Paying attention.
I got in random right now.
So it's like doing that.
You say expletives.
Creative tango. The audience would.
Time travel, different decades, breaking. You're also you never want love. It's time travel into like a different time, really throughout lots of characters. Whoever child will share with the well, I was thinking about this today because the show, Alice gets the opportunity to meet a grandfather that she's never met before, and I've been another part of me that's like always thought with the show that it would be really a beautiful opportunity. I think everyone to more resources, and it's great that I could back out.
That's a really good question. I think I'd like to go back to like the royalty times, like real. I don't know, like go back and kind of just chill with me. I think would have been really rad. Like when she's younger and like feisty and really hitting after it, I think that would be really cool.
My mother died when I was 23, so I would love to be able to go back and talk to my mother, and I just, that would be amazing if I could go back. Encourage her to take better care of herself. For starters, she died of a heart attack, and she had problems, but I wish I could go back to spend time with her. There's so many things. It would be nice to be able to go back and fix, but
well, the show,
we don't get to do that.
There are so many. I'm going to think entire human history. I'd like to hang out with Kristen Rock. I'd like to hang out with Jim Morrison. I mean, there's so many creators that I would just love to take with
And I know
Oscar
how
Wilde. Can you imagine having
lucky I am to be able to say that for many
Oscar
people
Wilde?
that can't say
If you would deign to have lunch with me, maybe if I wore this suit,
Oh,
it'd be amazing. Yeah, what's cool about the Honest show is that it's so
and
it's not bonus.
I've got
It actually has active.
about 15 and I have a daughter 7.
Sometimes
So it's like having
sometimes it doesn't. It takes you where you need to.
But I learned to see them and watching them grow in their process of life and just sort of they want to solve some sort.
Oh, stay tuned.
I don't know. I feel like there's
If I didn't know, I wouldn't say anything.
We find out little bits and pieces. Like it's kind of like we're still understanding and trying to learn the rules of the game because they seem to be changing. And so that being the case, it's kind of a constant mystery. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. The plus, I don't believe will take you to the future. It only takes you back. So, but I'm not going to guarantee anything.
I mean, or maybe when we're going back, imagine taking
One of them is still back there, and this is us having gone forward in the bond. All right,
comes the whole.
we wrote the spin-off.
Yeah.
After season 17.
Yes.
They wrote the spin-off where it pitches it to us.
What would you say is your song that like encapsulates what that film was?
I don't. Great question.
Yeah.
One song I always come back to time after time. I always do because Evan sang the song in that scene where they break up in episode 10, season 1. Covers that song time after time, and it plays underneath that breakup scene. And I didn't know that was happening, and so when I watched the episode for the first time, I was bummed. And I feel like that was very iconic, at least for at that point. I'm not sure about season 2. I don't know what that song would be. It would be kind of like interesting.
All right, so we'll talk again on the season 3.
Yes, I'll have that answer.
And then you'll have the answer.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm trying to get into character of Alice. I listen to a lot of melodrama to the album. It's a favorite of mine, and it reminds me of like what it was like to be 16 and like that was the album that I was successful for. I was actually 16, so I listened to that one to kind of be found out.
You know, Ava Cassidy. I was just listening to Jill to Go. And there is some magical experiences with a horse this year. No one told me I couldn't say that, but there is that. And there's also, last year in episode 9, my husband comes back to me. Now, whether it really happens or it's in my mind or how it, what that is, it was really beautiful to see this older woman and her husband. And that we're going to revisit that a little bit. And I don't know, Fields of Gold, there's something about that song. It's a yearning for someone. It's a yearning.
There's a song,
A little bit of a leg up
I think it's
the role I had, the younger version of myself there.
which is called The World Has Turned. And I listened to that song. It's talking about the time period too. I listened to that song by Maldonado, and it's a little melancholic, but also very romantic. And that's again, despite all of the science and churchiness, I'm very bottom.
Of these characters.
Wants to
And she
be.
got really sensitive to show
I think
cats.
that's part of what makes the audience
Her as,
pretty bold.
there's the
Relevant, and I
teen
think
cat. It's like been acting like
Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!